We're back with another Google tutorial, and today we're going to be looking at Google Drawings. Google Drawings is a basic graphic design program that's free to use with Google Drive. And so in order to get started, we're going to go to our Google Drive and we're going to click on the red New option over here on the left, and we're going to go to More, and then we're going to click on Google Drawings, and that'll open a new drawing for us. And I have a drawing here that I've already gotten started. When you open it, you'll have this nice checkered background with nothing on it, and I just have a sample image in here. Up here in the left-hand corner, it'll say Untitled Drawing. You can name your drawing or rename it at any time, just like a Google Doc or a Google Sheet, by clicking on it and then typing in the desired name. First, to get images into your drawing, you can look for this box with the mountains in it and click on it, and then you can insert any image that you want. So you can upload from your computer by dragging an image here or clicking on the blue option, and it'll open your folder window to be able to find various photos or images that are on your computer. You can take a snapshot using your computer's camera, so you can take pictures of yourself or other things. You can do it by URL, so if you have a URL from a Google image that you'd like to use, just paste it in there. You can also use your Google Plus albums. You can search your Google Drive and pull anything out of your Google Drive. You can also use Shared with Me. And then last, one of the most powerful features I think is the search option. So we can search Google right from here without having to go back out to Google and find the one that we want. And then when you come in here, you can just select the image that you want, and it should automatically upload it into your drawing. Now, any image that you put in there will have this nice blue box, and you can grab any of the four corners to resize it proportionally, or you can grab any of the sides to be able to size it and change the proportions. It's very easy to click and drag and move the images around. There's a number of options to be able to make sure your things are lining up. You can follow these red lines. When I'm clicking and dragging, notice it's showing me it's horizontally lined up, and then it'll show me it's vertically lined up, etc. When I'm doing it vertically. You can also come in and choose Arrange, and you can order, bringing things front to back. You can center them. Notice here we have a line horizontally and vertically, etc. A couple of the other features, you can go ahead and insert shapes, and so choose any shape you want, arrows, callouts, etc. So we'll just do a sample shape here to insert. Select the shape you want and then click and drag to make the shape go out. And then once again we have this box where we can totally customize the shape. Once you have the shape in that you want, you can color the shape by using the fill tool up here, and we can make the shape any color we want. Next to the fill tool you have line color. So you can do the border color, and then next to that you have the line weight, so you can actually change it. To put text into a shape, all you have to do is simply double click on it and type in the text that you want. Once you have the text in there, there's a number of formatting options for the text. You just have your normal toolbar up here, so you can choose the text that you want, you can choose the size that you want, and you can also get fancy by changing the colors and more. In order to insert text somewhere else, you can use a text box. So I can simply put in a text box, and then I can go ahead and format the text from that text box as well. And then the text box can be sized, and the font can be sized, etc. Another option is to use the callouts. So we'll go back and look at some of the callouts by using the shapes. And we can insert a callout. And then you can just double click to insert any text within the callout. And once again, you can customize the colors there. Now, this background is transparent. That's why it's a checkered background, and we'll talk about that here more in just a second, because we can take this image, we can put a colored background on it, but we don't necessarily have to. We can actually make the background invisible and just have what's on the drawing show up. One more thing I wanted to share with you is that we can completely customize images. So here we have a crop option, which you can click on it and you can actually crop the image to your desired size. Next to the crop, you have this little drop down arrow, and you can actually customize some of the options for the shape. So we can crop the option, and then I can choose a shape of any size, and it will make my image that shape. So that was kind of a cool feature that I thought might be useful to some of you. Additionally, with image options, you have a number of options. You can recolor the image to be any color you want by using this recolor option. And I thought that was pretty fantastic because you can go in and change the colors of any of your images very easily. Okay. To redo the color, if you didn't like the color, you can just click no recolor and it'll take it back. Now we can also make the image transparent, which is kind of nice, and then you can also adjust the brightness and the contrast. Okay, so a number of options there. Now when it comes time to use your image, there's a number of ways to do this. I prefer the file and download as, and you have a PDF, SVG, PNG, or a JPEG. As far as I know, the PNG does the transparent background. I know JPEGs don't, and I'm not sure about the PDFs or the SVGs, so I usually use the PNG. So I'm just going to click on that, and it's going to automatically download it here into my Chrome. And now, once it's downloaded into my Chrome, I can take a look at it and notice that the background has disappeared, and it's just an invisible background for me. The other nifty thing is that if we are using Google Documents, it's very easy to put things into Google Documents. You can insert an image, which we'll do in just a second. You can also insert a drawing, but you have to create your drawing from here. So notice when I click Insert Drawing on a Google document, I can come in and I can create the drawing just like I was able to do within Google Drawings. I can insert images and I can insert the shapes and more. If I want to insert the image, I can create it in Google Drawings and download it just like I did, and then I can go to Insert, Image, and then I just simply need to find that image on my computer, and I can insert it into my Google document. And notice again that since it's a PNG, that background is invisible, so I simply just have the image, and then I can size the image and choose where I want it on my Google Doc. So that's an easy way to put it in there. So that's about it for Google Drawings. It's just a simple intro for you. I hope this helps. If you have more questions, contact your EdTech coach. And until next time, stay googly. Thanks so much.